Hey guys, we're here with Sword Art Online, and I want to talk about something that might affect all players, and that is collaborations. And I gotta say, they should do a collaboration. Actually, they should do more collaborations. And it's not that I had something against the Idol Master. I don't really know Idol Master, right? I mean, at least I don't think from looking at the thing that Idol Master was similar to Sword Art Online in any way. Like, it looked like some sort of singing game or something like that, right? I mean, after playing Seven Deadly Sins, and when I first played the Seven Deadly Sins, what happened was that the Grand Cross game, right? When I played that game, it didn't have any collaboration. And then when I quit it, it wasn't even there, right? So I started playing it again, and I actually feel bad that I missed some of the collaborations in that game now. But I mean, I got the slime character, Rimuru, which is what I wanted and why I started playing as well. But, with the Idol Master one, I was just kind of like, yeah, I wasn't really. I didn't watch Idol Master, so I didn't really know that much about it. I mean, there were some girls in there and stuff like that, but I don't think Sword Art Online is about that. I mean, Sword Art Online is a hero sort of anime, right? I mean, if I do a comparison between the Seven Deadly Sins or even Slime, I think it's closer to that than to Idolmaster, which made no sense why they made an Idolmaster collaboration. But I'm hoping that they would make a collaboration with Slime or the Seven Deadly Sins as well. I mean, that would be cool. I think that would be really cool to have the Seven Deadly Sins, Meliodas, or maybe Rimuru. I mean, at least they were using swords, right? That's what I want to say because it's like the Idolmaster. I don't think that anime had sword. I looked it up a little, and it was like mostly musical and things like that. But it didn't have any swords. So if you do a collaboration, I think that right now I like slime. So I'm thinking, hey, you know, and they had the new slime game. So I think doing a collaboration with slime would be cool. I mean, they made a Demon Lord Kirito here, right? I mean, I have this character. I'm glad I got him. Uh, but the reason why they made a Demon Lord Kirito is I think um they're doing a lot of Demon Lord stuff, like with the Seven Deadly Sins. They have the Demon Lord collaboration with Slime, right? Which is also a Demon Lord. And then there's also other games that have Demon Lords. So, why not do a collaboration with Slime? Because I think Slime, well, it's not really Slime. It's called That Time I Reincarnated as a Slime. I mean, I think that would be a cool game to, or I guess a cool anime to collaborate with or make a collaboration up because at least you have Rimuru with a sword, right? And then you pretty much like he has a sword. Everybody else here has a sword. I don't know. It kind of makes sense, and they're coming in from different worlds and stuff like that. That it seems pretty cool. And then of course, I don't know. The other girl had like a staff or something, and what do you call it? In this game, I mean, let's just look at the new character. Liz has a staff, right? Instead of releasing all these characters, these old characters rehashed, and then put freaking limited on it, like limited edition. You know, do a collaboration, right? She has a staff, and what's her name? What's that girl's name? Shuna. Yeah, she uses a staff, right? So there's that, and then I know there's no axe in this game or hammer or great sword. Actually, is there a great sword? No, there's only swords, right? So, Shion has a sword, and then Benimaru has swords. So, you have these characters that are perfectly fitting for for a collaboration instead of doing like, you know. And I think slime would be a good collaboration. And that's something I want to see because they made a Demon Lord Kirito. And, well, since you have the Demon Lord Kirito, why don't you just add the Demon Lord Kirito into, or the slime coming from the dimension to meet the Demon Lord Kirito or something like that? I don't know. I mean, what do I know, right? I'm just kind of thinking off the top of my head because that's basically what happened in the Seven Deadly Sins. But yeah, I mean, I think something like that would be cool instead of just constantly making these freaking characters limited. Like literally, they just put a new character out, a new image, and then they slap limited on it, and then that's pretty much it, right? And then they make the rates harder to get. I'm not saying that all the rates are bad, but I'm just saying that the idea of doing that is tiring, right? I mean, if you play the game, and it's a good game, this game is a lot better in terms of graphics compared to, let's say, the Echoes of Mana or some other stuff, right? Some other games, Seven Deadly Sins. Even, I mean, that one's really anime-y, but I like the mechanics of this game. But anyways, so, like, if it's better than doing, like, these constant release of these characters and just rehashing it. If they just like do the collaboration, I mean, at least that's more motivating and more fresh, right? In terms of, I don't know, it gives a reason to kind of play instead of just doing and rehashing characters. That's basically what I want to say because I really feel like most of these characters are just rehashed, right? I mean, for the past year or so, I mean, other than her, she's nice. She's new, like that, grown up Yui and everything. But how many Edis do you have, right? And then how many freaking Kiritos do you have, right? And then you see you have the Dark Liz came out, and you have a Dark Liz here, and Yuki. I mean, how many of these same characters can you keep on remaking, adding a different elemental symbol on it, and then just doing a scout for it every week? I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And of course, I forgot to mention how many Asunas are there, right? I mean, like, there's way too many of the same characters, and basically, they're the same characters, except with a little minor difference here and there. And I know I get that there's the rip closed Asuna, um, the wedding Asuna, and this game is pretty good because you can actually get most of the characters, right? But there must come a point where you just can't keep on doing that, right? I mean, you just can't keep on making these characters and then just adding a new symbol on it, changing the moves around, and basically saying that's a new character, right? There must come a point when you can't do that anymore, and people lose interest. And I think people already lost interest with the limited edition stuff. I mean, I like the limited edition stuff to a certain extent, right? I mean, some limited edition character is good, but too much is bad, okay? I mean, if you're making every character every 2 weeks, or every 1 week, or every month or something, I don't know, limited, you're pretty much saying those are not limited. They're basically just they're the new characters, but we're just slapping a limited edition on it, right? You can't keep on doing that. But like I was saying, I think the collaboration, a good collaboration, will push the game further, and I think players would like that and everything else. Hopefully they do it. I'm not saying they will, but I'm saying hey, this is a suggestion, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And, as much as I like the new, how should I say it, the Integrity Knight, Tisei, and Ronnie, but it's essentially slapping. Like, you could literally see that their heads are there. And they just stuck a freaking new, or they had armors, right? Two armors, and then they just stuck the head of Tisei and Ronnie in there. I mean, look at it. It doesn't even fit their head. Look at it, right? Especially with Ronnie. It looks like you just stuck her head on the armor. I could have done that. But anywho, I mean, hopefully they do a good collaboration, or at least another collaboration. Even though Idolmaster was there and everything, I enjoyed it. I liked it. I mean, I was able to get every character, and I did buy the premium currency and even the home screen stuff. But if they're selling the freaking home screen stuff now, I don't even buy it. Because I'm like sitting here, are you, like, sometimes I really feel the developers or the people managing this game, they're selling females more than they're selling the game, right? I mean, the collaboration between Idolmaster, I'm thinking, did they pick Idolmaster because there's a lot of females, or because it was like, how should I say it? It's similar to the game or similar to the anime. Because if you pick something like Slime, which has similar realms, like they're both video game sort of thing world, right? I don't know how Idolmaster is. I don't know if Idolmaster was a video game world, right, or a virtual world. But I know Slime is a virtual world, and at least I know that in Seven Deadly Sins they have what do you call it? The demons, right? They have monsters, they have humans, but like again, I don't know Idolmaster that much. I don't know if there's demons, if there's whatever. From the glance of it, it looked like it was a musical story anime. But what do I know about that anime since I don't really know it? So if it matches or not, I don't know. But if you know, you always let me know.